Hi everyone, this is Christina Yeri of Selena Harmonizing Bodywork coming to you on another Facebook Live. I meant to do this a couple days ago, but we didn't get that far. So today I'm able to come to you and talk a little bit more about stomach ailments and things that I keep in my first aid kit. But I do want to mention that I do help people whose bodies are feeling a bit run down, or they're in pain, they're not feeling at their best. I do help those people in my body work practice come in and be able to find a little bit more balance in their body, feel less pain, feel less stressed, and be able to get to their busy lives back and forth. And so it's a great way to feel more harmonious in your body. Anyways, coming back to the whole stomach ailments situation, I wanted to point out two different things that I like to have in my first aid kit. One of them is activated charcoal. Here's one particular company that has some activated charcoal. The nice thing about having our activated charcoal in your first aid kit, and this is in capsules, is that activated charcoal, its action is to bind up any kinds of toxins or things that aren't supposed to be there. And so by taking capsules, especially if you're in a situation where perhaps you've eaten something that really doesn't agree with you, taking something like activated charcoal will help to absorb all of those things and then carry it on out of the digestive system. And so that's kind of a nice thing to not have it be absorbed into your body when it's obviously not agreeing with you. You're feeling it in your stomach. So activated charcoal is a great thing to have for those situations where you're just feeling really not great stomach wise. It can also help with gas and that kind of situation. Charcoal's been used for a lot of varying things. My daughter reminded me that some people are using it to whiten their teeth because it is good for that. There's a number of uses. So anyways, activated charcoal, great thing to have in your first aid kit. The other thing that I have carried in my first aid kit for close to 20 years is ginger. Ginger, candied ginger of some kind. I've got two different varieties here. I like them in a first aid kit or like in a purse or whatever in those individual packages, just because then you can just take one kind of thing. But what is amazing about ginger is that ginger is really great for settling the stomach, settling it from nausea. It is amazing for motion sickness. It is completely safe in pregnancy. So that's it's a food. Ginger is a food. And so having a little bit of candied ginger can just really help to settle the stomach and help with any of that queasiness feeling for whatever reason it may be. And I have to say, I tend to have a tendency towards motion sickness, and if I'm on a bus, which I don't travel very often on buses here in the US, but when we were traveling in Costa Rica a lot when my kids are little, and we'd be on buses and that kind of thing, I always had ginger with me to just settle that queasiness, and so that's a really great thing to have around. And to have available in your first aid kit. There are a number of companies that have candied ginger, and you can even find candied ginger in a more in like big chunks of varying kinds. So if you get into that liking ginger flavor, it's got a little bit more of a kick for sure. So be mindful of that. But candied ginger is an amazing thing to have in your first aid kit, and some people will even take these little candies, these candied gingers, and put it in hot water and make a tea out of it, which is also really great for the stomach. And another use for the ginger is that if you're feeling really cold, and your body's feeling cold, then the warmth of the ginger in your stomach will kind of warm you from the inside. So great little thing to have in your first aid kit, both the activated charcoal and the candied ginger. Awesome little natural things that can support your health while you're out and about traveling or even at home. So anyhow, if you have enjoyed this video, please share this with others. If you have used candied ginger, let me know in the comments. That would be really lovely. Like this video, yeah. So like, comment, share, any of those kinds of things. Really appreciate it. You guys have a great weekend, and I'll catch you another time. Bye.